I've never actually played Xenoblade Chronicles X. Like, that one I skipped over, but I do love the Wii game, and I guess the sequel, since it's got a 2 on the end, is pretty good also. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen this yet, there's a little mini game that you can play while we wait for the game to load up. And I think it gives you points, which you can spend in the raid modes, if I recall correctly. At least they actually added that little mini game, so that you could do something while you're waiting for the game to load up, because the initial load time takes a while. There we go. So how's everyone doing tonight? You been up to much? Getting ready for the Christmas rush period, because we are in December now, so a lot of people are just going to go crazy trying to buy shit. I think it's going to be kind of a chill month for me, really, because for a number of reasons, but mainly I don't have to worry about buying lots of presents this year, and I think I can get into that in a little bit as to why that is. Because I'm in kind of an interesting situation with the family right now, so I'm going to maybe bring that up later. Not that I really need to, but it is a thing that I could talk about, I guess. Well, it's not like private or personal or anything, it's just like a weird thing that our family's doing this year for Christmas. Right. Oh, that's right, I don't need to tell you what happens because this game does it for me.
Jesus, no one could have lived through that.
And stories of their resurrection are true.
Then the setup that got Jill and Parker, it was all...
It's a trap! Yeah, I'd almost guarantee it.
O'Brien, we'll go after Jill and Parker.
Make your way to the Mediterranean.
Where?
Like I said, I like the fact that this game sort of stages the recaps in like sort of a TV fashion, like a TV show. It's kind of neat to see that in like a video game, especially a game like Resident Evil where it's both actiony and also corny, so it kind of works. So there you go, that's what we were up to, that last part there. Right, episode 3 goes to Veltro. I think I can do like maybe 2 episodes tonight. If they take about like an hour each, roundabout.
Still hurting, Cadet?
No, I can still fight.
That's the spirit.
It's over. The city is finished.
You're eating cake in the middle of the morning, so you're great. Yeah, I suppose I would be feeling great as well if I was eating cake in the middle of the morning.
Your efforts. This is one wake-up call, which was long. Fine work.
Oh, right. Didn't realise there was boxes there.
Parker, come in. The facility has been breached. We're closing shop. Prepare to split up for the roof. That's an order.
Still not fond of how the audio mixing in this game works. It's kind of hard to describe. I tried to mention it the last time.
They've started evacuation procedures here. O'Brien?
I'm the only one left, General Morgan. The BSAA is pulled out. I want you to know the FBC is making a huge...
We have been at war for 3 weeks in an attempt to handle this matter. There have been rescues, there have been losses.
Hi, Angel.
But any further delays would simply cripple our cause. Surely you can understand that.
I'm afraid I cannot. Obliterating the site by satellite is only a quick fix. We could lose crucial evidence.
Use of the satellite has already been approved. We can clean up this mess.
Everything. Even FBC may not be able to cover its tracks on this one.
Let the heavens scorch the earth with justice.
These unilateral solutions of yours will only create a new Veltro. Perhaps a dozen of them.
There's the problem. Men like us can exist thanks to groups like that.
And he'll just let all those...
Finished now, Director O'Brien? Everyone, you have your orders. Move into position. Raymond, with me.
So, like the last time, I've got the Switch hooked up next to me instead of behind me like it usually is hooked up, so that I can actually use the Joy-Cons without desyncing. Because I want to give the motion controls like more time to see if I actually... Because I'm not sure if I like it as much as Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition, but it's not terrible. Like, this is the motion controls, like, move around the right Joy-Con. It's fairly accurate. I was kind of hoping for more of like a how Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition handles. There's like a cursor and you sort of point around. This one, the cursor just stays in the middle of the screen, you just rotate your viewpoint, but that kind of works also. I'm just more used to how RE4 Wii Edition handled. Or what was that other game that used that engine? Fuck, what was it? Dead Rising Shop to Drop or something? Chop to Drop? Like the Wii version of Dead Rising. Gonna take that herb. Ah. So I think I just need to survive until I get the next objective. Yeah, those are hunters. Ah, fuck. Yeah, maybe I want to switch back to the SMG. I don't think handguns against big heaving hunters is a good option.
That elevator should still be operational. This way.
So, I think I asked this before, but how many people have played Resident Evil Revelations? Because it was on the 3DS originally. I can still use the control stick to move the aim point, but I like the tactile, the tactility of being able to move the controller around like that. Oh fuck. There's also like a motion control gesture to sort of reload, but it's very finicky. I don't really use that. Basically, you sort of place one Joy-Con over the other like you're doing a reload motion. But for me, it doesn't really work. I think it has something to do with the halogen light, because it uses the IR camera. Because when you put one Joy-Con on top of the other, the IR camera sort of detects that. Like, the distance between the two. But it doesn't really work for me, I don't know why. Again, I think it's just something to do with the lighting in this room. So I was mentioning about how my family are doing something a bit different for Christmas this year. So basically what's happening is, recently I moved out, like about a year ago, like you guys know this by now. And since I was like one of the last of the younger siblings to sort of move out of the house, because we have a big family, it's like I think we've got like 4 sisters and 5 brothers, if you can believe that. Like, it's a really big family. And those 5 brothers don't include me, so that makes 6. But since I was like one of the last ones, since there's like many older relatives in the family, my mum decided to sell the house that we grew up in because she no longer needed it, because it's a really big... It's a fairly big house that has like several bedrooms, and obviously we don't need that space anymore. So she ended up selling that. And now she's moved into a much smaller house. So, what's that got to do with Christmas? Well, this year she kind of wants to sort of, like, she still wants, like, relatives to come over, but not that many. Because it's going to be more of a low-key thing now, since, like, it's a much smaller house. So she proposed that instead of everybody buying something for everyone, we're basically going to do sort of a Secret Santa style thing, where we draw out of a hat to decide who buys what. So everybody only has to buy someone one present and not buy like 5 or 6 or 7 different presents each. So it's going to be a more chill Christmas on that front. Need to heal up. And I think I kind of like that actually, because I don't really care for presents, to be honest. Like, it's nice to get gifts and whatnot, but really, the only thing I really would want more than anything is just money, but I'm not going to tell people to give me money. But I'm cool with like buying like just a single gift for each like a single gift for one person, and some other person buys me something. I think that's sort of like, with a family as big as mine's, it's kind of difficult to sort of like figure out what to buy, like buy for everyone.
I think he's in the right. He needs to stand up to General Morgan.
And I think everybody else felt the same way as well. I'm almost out of bullets. I'm going to switch to the handgun.
You sound just like him. Still, I wouldn't mind being on the right side of the fight.
So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a different vibe this year, but we're still going to be hanging out, just at this different house that she's moved into. Ah! Yeah, those came out of nowhere. Stop doing that. Good thing I've got a lot of medicine things. Oh, I've got a shotgun as well. I only have like 6 rounds of the shotgun, so I have to use them wisely. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I don't have the Genesis, right. I was going to say I don't have the fucking Genesis device that I could use. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't have the Genesis, for people wondering. So I can't, like, scan for items. For people who didn't see me play this the last time, the story kind of, like, bounces back and forth. So this isn't the main part of the story, this is more of a flashback segment that gives greater context to the overall story of the game. The actual main story of the game takes place on a cruiser. So right now we're just like in an agent building. I need to get to the 6th floor. Right, okay then. Oh, this is the 6th floor, right. I desperately need more bullets. I only have a handful of handgun bullets. There's SMG, nice. I think that's what you call that. Semi-automatic. What does SMG stand for? Submachine gun? Like the one that sprays bullets? That's what I was thinking of there. Oh, that's right, I can dodge. Still haven't quite figured out how that works. I think you press a direction at the last second, but it's a little bit finicky. Like, it's not as good as Resident Evil 4, where it's like a button comes up and then you press that. I much prefer like a button prompt than pressing a direction to sort of dodge the attack. Because I find that it doesn't work half the time, and I haven't quite figured out what direction to press at what moment. Sometimes it just happens by chance. Ah! Oh, there's the dodge. Your character's hands look like beet red. I can't really see from here. Let me just look for ammunition. Nope. Shame I don't have the Genesis device as of right now, so I can't like look for items that way. Oh, there's a locker. I don't know. It doesn't look red to me. It's a darkish pink, but I think that's to do with the room lighting. Or was it covered in blood? Was it covered in blood and then the blood disappeared? Was that what you mean? Oh, nice shotgun shells. I'm guessing I can go through there.
We can get through here. Give me a hand.
Okay, I'm coming. For the love of God!
Jessica, hurry!
Wait, what's going on back there? Okay, that looked like they were going to easily catch us, but then it looked like they sort of stopped at the last second. Did you see that there? There's some more machine gun ammo. Yeah, I accidentally tossed one of my grenades away. Lots of shotgun shells, that means there's going to be lots of those guys in here. And some health. Yes, yes. Either they're going to appear in this room or they're going to appear in the next room. Since there's so much ammo in this one room.
Damn, come on.
They're almost here.
Oh, have I got to wait? Right. Right, so I guess I need to... I need to fend off these guys.
I think they're here for you. Because you're a flirt.
Hey, cannibal monsters.
I don't know if you heard what he said there. It's the dude said, I think they're here for you because you're a flirt. I don't remember, what was this guy's name again? Ah, shit. I think you can punch them when they're lying down like that. Yeah, you can. So that's kind of like Resident Evil 4, where if you stun them, you can walk up to them and punch them in the face. It's not exactly a roundhouse, but I'll take it. God, that elevator takes a while. Oh! I'm actually starting to like the motion controls in this. It feels quite accurate. If only Skyrim were as accurate as this. Oh shit, no! I don't have any health left. I've got no medicines. Oh, you bastard, no! Damn it. Yeah, we need more roundhouse kicks. Well, there you go, first death. That's a trope that I don't like in video games, like when you have to wait for something to happen. Like you're in a single room, fending off infinite number of enemies, and you've got to wait for like a door to open or for like something to happen before you can proceed. Not really fond of that. Resident Evil 4 did that as well. I wouldn't be surprised if most RE games did that trope. Would I be right in saying that? Let me have a look around to see if there's a second herb. Maybe there's like another one that I missed. I don't see another one. I think it's just the one. If I find myself pinned, I could always jump over that if I need to. Right, here we go, let's do this.
Damn, come on.
They're almost here.
I think they're here for you. Because you're a flirt.
Yeah, take that. Oh yeah, I've got the knife. I completely forgot that was a thing. Damn it. Tried to get some space between me and him. At least it reloaded. Right, we're almost there. Nice. Jesus, how fucking many other? finally. Yeah, they were just pouring in at the last second there. Do anything possible to stop him from getting in that elevator.
Stop again.
Yeah, we're fine. But that was crazy. I can't believe Morgan decided to fry the city with the solar energy satellite. Yes. Wiped off the face of the earth. By tomorrow morning, Terra Grigia will be just a name in a history book.
Whoever built that elevator, give him a promotion.
I hope we did. When have I ever gone back on my word?
In fact, Resident Evil 4 had the exact same thing, did it not? Like, there was an elevator I think you had to wait for.
Get the lead out. We gotta go.
Okay, ladies first.
Don't see any right items off to the side there. Just wanted to check real quick. Guess that's the end of that. Are they going to nuke the city?
It's triggered a chain reaction. Look, the city.
The city's so bright.
Oh, they're frying them. Right, okay. I suppose that's one way to get rid of hunters. So even though this game came out on the 3DS originally, it seems like the cutscenes were rendered at a much higher resolution. It's almost as if they knew they were going to pour it onto consoles later on.
And Terra Grigians, no more.
We came to help, but did nothing.
Well, rip Terra Grigia. Chapter 3-1 complete. Now for 3-2, which I think takes place back on the boat again. Yep.
Raymond. That's you, isn't it?
The BSAA. A little too late.
What is the FBC doing here? Answer me, Raymond.
I don't have to answer anything. You have no authority over this.
There's no time to fight. We've got to...
Give it a rest. I don't even know why you're here or who you're fighting.
Raymond, stop right there.
Nothing will change unless you get your hands dirty.
So the FBC is on this ship too. What's going on here?
We're operating without any intel. We need to search this ship for answers. Not that I relish.
I think that's a modification for your gun. Increase your ammo capacity, cool. Haven't forgotten about that. Who is Red? What, you mean this guy? Well, his skin, yeah, his forearms look a bit red. Face looks fine though. Card reader. I like the bow decoys. Wow, that's some sturdy glass there, look at that. That's for custom, the custom thing. Gun customization. Is that a note? Oh, it is. Ship layouts. For all staff and crew, the Queen Zenobia is a pleasure cruise liner that provides world-class service with the comfort of a luxury hotel for our passengers. The ship offers numerous services and facilities for our guests. As a representative for the ship, it is your job to be familiar with all the facilities that can be found here. The following list outlines some of the major facilities on the ship. Please read each one carefully. Now, let's see, Promenade Hall. Boasting an area of 1500 cubic meters, I think that is. Ship's Promenade Hall has 3 floors and is the most spacious it's more spacious than any other ship in the world. Interior is done in a Gothic style, with ceilings covered in chandeliers. Its beauty and style rivals that of the most finest opera houses. Oh, a casino. Ship's casino can be found next to Promenade Hall. All kinds of gaming pleasures await our guests, including card games, and slot machines. Everything guests would expect from a casino can be found here 24 hours a day. Sent it on Discord. Let me check that real quick. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest. It might just be the compression. I just looked at the picture there. I can't really tell one way or the other just looking at that. Right, anyways, restaurant and shop. The Promenade Hall has designer goods and brand name stores from all over the world. Guests can relax in our many restaurants and bars. There are also shops that cater to our guests' everyday needs. Oops. Emergency communication room. There's an emergency communication room next to the Promenade Hall that can be used as a safety point during an emergency. Crew can also be used to transmit the emergency distress signals should the need arise. Solarium. The shattered glass of the solarium overlooks the world's largest onboard swimming pool. The romantic spot has been a favourite destination for many of our passengers. Be on the lookout for couples who sneak in after hours. Right, okay then. Did you get all that? Me neither. Again, it just could be the compression, possibly, that makes it look like that. Must have been a painful death. Looks it. Picked up a crest. Oh, look, more notes. History of the Queen Zenobia. Bunch of statistics. Don't know if I feel like reading all of this. I'm just sort of skimming the text in case there's like a clue to something. Let's see. Like, with all this seemingly nonsense information, there's probably a clue to some sort of like password system or something in here. That's what I'm thinking it is. So I'm just kind of looking for it to see if there is anything that sort of sticks out as suspicious. $1995 edition. You guys see anything suspicious with that note? Because I didn't really see anything. Oh, nice. Map.
We should find an emergency communication room if we go through the hall.
Oh, that's cool. It's in 3D. Kind of like Metroid Prime, actually. I don't remember if the map was in 3D in the 3DS version. Does anyone remember? Right, let's go to the communications room. Guessing it's down this way. Or not. Hang on. Oh, I see. Right, we need to go. Yeah, we need to backtrack a bit to get there. Like, this is the other end of the ship, so we need to sort of go back the way we came.
How do you know him?
I used to work with him.
Doesn't look like I can use this for communications. Ah, tried to dodge it. Damn it. Yeah, you think you could maybe fucking not stand there and actually shoot the goddamn thing? What's your face? The fucking guy that was just standing in the corner doing nothing? I forgot to scan that. Fucking hell. What was his name again? I forgot already. Oh yeah, I watched that Pokemon movie, like the new one. I Choose You, I think it's called. It was interesting, to say the least. I liked the idea of it. Not sure how well they did in execution. Also, I don't know if you can see that on the stream, but that door is, like... Well, it's not now, but the door was shaking like crazy there while everything else was staying steady. That was weird. So that Pokemon movie, I Choose You, it was basically... It was kind of a reboot of the anime. but there was like a number of differences. Like it wasn't like an exact retelling of the original sort of anime story. But the first 10 minutes of it is pretty much just the first episode of the original anime show. Let's see. I'm not gonna get used to this fucking camera control now. I think it's this door. Nope, that's going backwards. Don't have the card reader yet, so I can't open that. The best way I can describe that movie is that it's like a parallel universe version of the Pokemon anime, in that it's very similar to it, but there's a lot of differences, like the further in you go. Like for one thing, Ash and Brock aren't there, instead you get like a different male and female sort of like tag-alongs. But Team Rocket, oddly enough, are still there. Although they kind of take a back seat to the whole movie, but they do sort of pop in every once in a while. Just to get a little bit of sort of fan service for people who like those characters. But their total screen time amounts to like less than a minute, I think. It kind of feels like that anyway. Like they're there and then they're gone. And they only do that like 2 or 3 times. This is a different zombie. Misty and Brock, what did I say? Sorry, I kind of went into autopilot mode there, so I don't know what I just said. There's a handprint. I don't know if collecting the handprints do anything, or if it's purely for bragging rights. Right, so we're now in the Promenade Hall. I said Ash and Brock. Yeah, this is why I'm not very good at streaming and commentary, because I tend to try and say things and I don't say the right thing. I don't have the mental capacity to do both well. I barely have the mental capacity to do one of the two things on its own. Card reader. Seeing a lot of card reader things, so I've got a feeling I'll be getting that card for it soon. I think I'm heading in the right direction. Yeah, we're not that far. So yeah, it was an okay movie. The weirdest part of it, I kinda don't want to say because it's sort of a spoiler, like it's something in the last 5-10 minutes of the movie. It's not even that big, but it's kinda something that someone actually told me about that I kinda wish they didn't tell me about, because I was kind of waiting for it the whole movie, and it was like at the very fucking end of the movie. But it was a very weird moment when it happened. So how do I apply the... Oh wait a minute, this is a storage thing. How do I put the custom stuff on? Oh wait a minute, Y button. Yeah, here we go. Ups firepower by 20%, yeah, let's do that. And up the fire rate. Can we take these off? Yeah, we can. Right, let's put that on. You can't stack the damages there, I just checked. Honestly, I don't need any more pistols. Like, if I'm going to, like, I don't think the bullets carry over, if that makes sense. But there's no individual bullets for other guns, like they all sort of share the same bullet thing. The same bullet pool, so it's like, why even bother carrying 3 pistols? I think it won't be too long before I get a shotgun or an SMG. Oh wait, this is a dead end. This is complicated. I think it's this way. Oh wait, right, okay, that big square is the promenade hall, right. Didn't realise. So we're trying to get through that, or are we supposed to go under? I can see something underneath the promenade hall. Maybe that's how you get in there, because this door looks shut. Like that door there is closed. Unless we have the key for it. Oh right, it was the helm key. Thank God, I thought I was going to have to like, sort of wander around for another 20 minutes to figure out where I was supposed to go. But that takes a while to open. I'm guessing it's just loading the area.
This is what I call a cruise ship. It's like an opera house in here.
Oh wait, is this the promenade hall? I thought the other room was because it looked quite fancy, so I'm guessing it's this area. Right, let's have a look at the map. Right, second floor. I should probably scan around the room first to see if there's any extra things lying about. Guess not. Not left in front of the emergency communications room. Right, this is the emergency communication room. No one gets in without permission, and not without my key. If you want in, come find me at my usual spot on the promenade deck. Your comms officer. There's a message screw underneath. This is crap. The ship is sprawling with freaks and monsters. I'm going to promenade, but cause at least I can find food there. Anyone who's still alive can meet me up there. You'll know where to find me. I am not going out like that. I can promise you that. I hope I'm not the only survivor. Your friendly neighborhood comms officer.
He's next to the hall. Let's go.
Oh, so the promenade hall is the place with the food, right. I think. Oh, wait a second. It's below. He spy something in there. Oh, right. I thought there was glass in front of that. Nice looking ship. It would have been nice to be on it without all the monsters. Oops. I accidentally healed myself there. I was trying to press the pick up button, I pressed the one next to it. Oh well. Do you hear that? Shutters down. Oh, is that rifle ammo? Oh, it is. Cool. That means the rifle's nearby.
Looks like we found the promenade.
So this is Promenade. Is he firing bones? I can pick up some of the words he's saying, but subtitles would have been nice. Like he's saying Mayday and this is the Queen Zenobia. It's just heavily distorted.
There's monsters hiding behind every corner.
And we have yet to find one survivor.
Right, now I can hear a bit better, so he's very close. I think he's in that room. Before I go in there, I'm going to see if I can find some ammo and perhaps a rifle. As long as I don't open that door, it won't trigger the next thing. I didn't pick up the shotgun yet, did I? No, I've just got the handgun.
This is the Queen Zenobia. Emergency call.
You know, I was going to knife the chains there to sort of open up without wasting a bullet, but I don't think I want to be that close. Yeah. Glad I didn't do that. Damn it. Oh shit. I'm fucked. Didn't have much of a chance there, did I? That fucking bastard that shoots bones from his arm fucking knocked me over. Yeah, we're on a cruiser. That's where this game takes place. It's a bit different from other Resident Evil games. Usually it's like a mansion or a castle. But this is a line cruiser. In fact, let me show you the map again. Yeah, if I zoom out, you can kind of see the ship, the outline of the ship, somewhat. So we're somewhat toward the front of the ship. Well, let's try that again. I think he has like a razor, like a blade thing on his arm. There we go. Oh crap. Really? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Oh shit, no. What the hell was he doing there? Yeah, I'll just aim my gun at the fucking floor, thanks. So much for backup. Oh good, you can jump off the side there. I saw a nickel. Yeah, maybe that's why he was looking down. I don't have a fucking shotgun, that would probably helped a lot. Where is he? Can't tell which way he's coming from. Ah! Bone to the face. Welcome to the bone zone. Yeah, those guys that fire bones at you are really annoying. Did he just say tasty? I'm gonna call him the Big Tasty from now on. Got another vial. So this is like the first real boss of the game. It seems like. thought I scanned him. Or do you need to scan him multiple times to get all the data? Yeah. Oh fuck. Oh. Running out of bullets. Ah, crap. Oh, fuck no. Oh no! Ah! Almost got killed there. Wow, you're not fucking moving from that spot, are you? Yeah, I need to get more pistol bullets. I'm out. I've run out of bullets. I need to find some. There's some. I've used up all my grenades as well. Not sure if I can knife that one. I'll have to try that. Yeah, don't mind me, fucking monster. I'll just stop for a second and read this. You just stand there for 10 seconds. Might as well read this now. I made the right decision in coming up to the promenade. I've got food and beverages to last me a long time. I can still hear those things out there clawing on the door looking for prey. Too bad they ain't getting in here. I have no idea if anyone else is still alive, but I don't know if I'm going to make it through this alright. Day number 2. Shit, those damn things got in through the air ducts. but I put them all down before they could do any real damage. I've trained for this and I trained hard. Hats off to me. Good thing I was up when it happened. No more deep sleeps for me. Day 3. After yesterday's surprise party, I haven't been able to sleep a wink. My nerves are frayed. I wish I wasn't the only one here. Pretty tired today. Don't feel well. I better not get sick. I shouldn't move. Need to conserve energy. Just hang in there. I think this is day 4. I got a fever. He's starting to write in very short sentences, I've noticed. I hope those monsters don't find me like this. I'm so out of it. Am I infected? Is this just a cold? There's a big lump on my head. It hurts. I wish I had someone to talk to, so alone. How many days is it? I found someone to talk to. So happy. He's pretty funny. Tells lots of jokes. Lots. They're funny. I laugh. I laugh. His face is too close in my face. He thinks so too. No room to move. Had a fight. He wanted all the foods. I was eating meat. Good tasty meat. I saw his face, chewing, eating. No meat for me. Looked tasty. His head looks tasty. Help. Can't move. Trapped. Me not me. Who is me? Help. Please help. Mayday. Mayday. Mayday! Meat. Meat. Eat. Eat. Eaty. Meat. Yeah, I think his brain's pretty much disintegrated by this point. Anyway, the reason I came in here was so that I could shoot this as soon as he tries to get me. Ah, no. Was he even saying? Oh crap. I thought he was coming from the other side. Probably shouldn't be wasting pistol on those guys. Pistol ammunition. How far into the game is this? Episode 3-2. Where is he? Damn it. Ah, fuck. But he paused for a second because Windows 10 is being weird. Yeah, this happens sometimes when I'm streaming, like the picture goes black for a second, and I worry that like the system shuts down or reboots or something, but it's not, it's just the picture goes out. So I'm just doing a quick check to see if OBS is still up. It is. Oh no, don't restart. Fuck. Sure could do with some weapons right now. I don't see any. Right, I've scanned him enough times. Right, can stab those goods. See, I had different weapons in a different chapter, but that was when you play as a different character. With this character, I only have the pistol. Maybe I did miss the shotgun along the way, I don't know. Like, I do see shotgun shells, like there's some. But I can't do anything other than use the gun. I've got 22 bullets left. I also see rifle ammo as well, but again, no rifle. I'm assuming aiming for his head does more damage, like the head on the side there. That's what I'm trying to hit. I don't know if more bullets reappear after this. Like if I use up all the bullets, more start to appear in the spots where they were before. I hope that's the case, because I don't think I can kill that with just a knife. Oh, there we go. That was close. I was down to my last 6 pistol bullets, I think. Yeah, exactly 6 bullets left. Good times. Get another free vaccine while I'm at it. I had barely enough ammunition to beat that. Right, so after I leave this area, I'm going to start looking for that shotgun, because I probably missed it along the way. Is it this door? There we go. Oh, it's one of these puzzles again. There we go. Gotta love them hacking minigames. Don't suppose you could borrow ammo? I don't think you can in this game. See, here's the thing with your partner, they've got infinite bullets, but they're super nerfed. So they could shoot an enemy like 50 times and they'll still be like walking around. Yeah, the elevator door keeps shaking, I think that's a glitch with the game. You see that? Might not see it at 30 FPS, but I can definitely see it at 60. Right, so let's see where to next. Oh, we're back here again. Right, okay, we went full circle. Oh, wait a second, I picked up a crest. I think that's what I used to get the shotgun. Because I think I saw a shotgun in one room I couldn't pick up. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll go back to that room if I can remember what it was. It wasn't too far from here. I haven't seen a rifle yet, but I did see a shotgun hanging on the wall with like a big circular thing above it. And it was like, you can't take this shotgun right now. So yeah, once I get that, I'll have something else to fall back on. Shaky door. Gotta love it. Ooh, illegal custom parts? So that must be something really good. So we have custom parts and then we've got one step above that. It's so good, it's illegal. Well, let's see if we can find that room. I think it was somewhere along this cabin. Like along the upper cabin. Maybe it was in here? Nah, it wasn't in here. Yeah, your partner's not really that useful. At least they don't fucking leech your items like they do in Resident Evil 5. Like fuck Shiva. I think that's what her name was. Nope. I only have 6 bullets, I don't want to waste them right now. I haven't quite figured out how that dodging mechanic works exactly. Like something about pressing a direction at a certain moment, but haven't got the feeling for it. It briefly teaches you in a tutorial, and then after that it just sort of says, okay, you know how to do this apparently. I think I went too far. Yeah, I took the wrong turn at Albuquerque, so I need to go back. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you see that? There's a shotgun and there's like a big circular thing. So that crest I picked up should fit in there, and it does. Got the wind ham. Nice. Oh shit. Yeah, watch this guy trying to shoot him. Look, yeah, it gives the illusion of knockback, but it does next to 0 damage. I can still punch him though if he's stunned. There we go. Yeah, I desperately need handgun bullets, but I've got a shotgun, so I can use that for now. Apparently 9 people are watching the stream right now. That's higher than usual. Hi everyone. Hope you're enjoying this. Not sure how many of them are watching on YouTube and Twitch, but I'm going to say 2 people on Twitch and the rest on YouTube. I tend to find that more people watch on the YouTube side. Can we open this? Nope. So we need to go back to the opera room. Now that we've got the key to open that door for the communications room. So yeah, I think this is how the game handles loading the next major area, just by making this door sort of slowly open. What's this room called? Oh, it's just called Hall. So yeah, the whole reason we went down there was to get the key for this door. Like, trying to kill that guy to get it. Because he was a communications officer.
Raymond! Looks like we both were too late.
What are you talking about?
Ignorant creatures who do not yet know of us. The time
Both of you.
has come.
Look,
Thou wilt that I renew. The desperate grief which wrings my heart already.
Little masked friend.
Dare I speak of it? But if thy words be seed that may bear fruit of infamy to the traitor whom I know, speaking and weeping shalt thou see together. I know not who thou art, nor by what mode thou hast come down here. The world is in our hands. This is the T-Abyss virus, and we're equipped to infect 1/5 of the Earth's waters.
He's turning guppies into jaws! Shh, quiet.
And even a child could guess what will happen next.
We are Veltro, vengeful messengers from the depths of the Inferno.
So this is our man. I knew it was Veltro.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Abandon hope. He's quoting Dante.
Send a team to Valcoin-Mock Airport. Look for something linked to this ship, O'Brien.
Yes, I read you. I'll send Quint and Keith.
What?
You two, get ready to move.
I hate snow. Snow hates you.
Just find out anything you can on Veltro.
I don't see a thing. I thought the Mediterranean was just like a big lake.
Be patient. Finding a ship at sea is like finding a needle in a haystack.
There's Chris, I
No
think.
kidding. But that still doesn't solve our problem.
Is that Chris?
Hey, are you even listening?
We'll find you, Jill.
Yeah, I think that's Chris Redfield.
Promise.
I hate snow. I hate this guy already. Yeah. Yeah, who would have thought that there'd be a guy working for an FBI style agency who is a pretty fucking whiny bastard. S rank or A rank for deaths, because I died once I think. Still pretty high rank, all things considered. Overall A. Oh no, you should also unlock weapons for the campaign, not just for the raid mode. I should probably check out the raid mode actually. Actually go and do that now. Let's have a quick save. Yeah, I don't know if I want to start a new episode tonight since that one took longer than I thought, so why don't we check the raid mode for the next half an hour or so? Well, you can play with people online as well, that's cool. I won't be able to do that right now though, I haven't got I've not got the phone tethered to the Switch for that right now, so I'll just play it offline. Might do that next time, I'm just too lazy to set it up. So there's a bunch of stages, I guess we'll start with the first one since that's probably like the starting area. So yeah, there's Chris. That's his name, Parker Luciani. Right, I guess you need to beat the other levels to unlock the rest. Now let's just do Jill then. Steal health. Well, that's a cool passive. Let's try that. I suppose in this case I could put all these guns up there, since they've got different functionalities each. Right, let's give this a try and see what it's like. Mission's over just after you got a shotgun. Right, head for the kitchen. Yeah, this is the starting area. So yeah, this raid mode's kinda like an arcade mode sort of thing. Because of all like the points and the health bars and everything. Gives a bit more of an arcadey feel. Oh, you're a big fella. Plus one illegal custom parts. So I guess I'll do the first 3 stages and then we can do more of this another time. Ah, fuck. Tiny one. I mean, we did see a giant one, I guess that makes sense to have a small one also. Gonna try to approach this guy from the other side. Oh, never mind. So yeah, it's kind of like an arcade mode, but it's also kind of like a time attack. I only have 4 bullets in the clip though. Oh shit. Oh right, I can't do the gyro aiming while I'm lying down. I don't know how to get back up on my feet though. Oh, I just press A. Nice. What's that? A medal? A medal you just fucking kick. I think I just missed something there. It's kinda fun. Your level was lower than recommended. Genocide bonus. I should play Resident Evil 4's raid mode again because I played that once after beating the campaign and I remember enjoying that. I don't think I played all the stages in that one. This one's a bit different from that one. Metal detector. Guess I'll keep it for now. Bind 1. Not a whole lot of information as to what Bind 1 does, so I'll just keep it and have a look at what it does later. I wonder if the stuff that you earn here can be used in the campaign also, or if it's purely for raid mode. Oh, your bullets carry over in this one. Guess that's where the store comes in. Yeah, you have to spend... I'm so glad that there's a game with a store system that doesn't fucking rely on microtransactions and having to pay money to actually restore like your ammunition. Can you imagine if this game fucking had that? That would be the worst. Mark my words though, one fucking day Capcom will do that with a raid mode. They'll just put microtransactions and everything. Because of course they would. So yeah, replenish handgun ammo. Yeah, I've got lots of points, so let's buy that. Fully recharge herbs. Sure. That means now I've got 5 herbs instead of 2. Right, let's do another one of these. We'll do stage 2 and maybe stage 3, and then I'll do some Sonic for a bit.
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, this was the beach area. So yeah, during raid mode you don't have access to the Genesis device, so you can't do the scanning thing. speaking of microtransactions in Nintendo games, I heard that there's like a very microtransaction-y, free-to-play, pay money to win sort of thing on the Switch right now. Well, it's not really pay to win because it's not like got a multiplayer component, but it's basically a free-to-play mobile game that you pay for on the Switch, and you can also pay microtransaction points to like advance through levels and stuff. It's meant to be like a what do you call that gem game? Bejeweled. It's like a Bejeweled clone. Jim Sterling did a video on it. I think the game was called Mojo or Mojo or something like that. So yeah, if you want, you can buy this game, and it's basically a Bejeweled clone, and you can pay for this currency called Lightning, I think, that can let you get more points or let you sort of get better power-ups and shit. So yeah, nuts to that. I'm surprised Nintendo actually allowed that on their Switch storefront. Like, 'cause it's there on the Switch right now, you can buy it. I don't know if there's one behind me. Picked up old key. So yeah, every once in a while, Nintendo, as vigilant as they are in terms of curating indie games on their systems, will sometimes let a certain game through the cracks that kind of annoys me. Like a few years ago, there was this game on the Switch. I don't know if anyone remembers this being a thing, but there was a game on the Switch eShop called what was it called? It was Meme Run, which was basically exactly what it sounded like. It was a runner game with extremely forced, outdated memes, like MLG air horns, and it was like, it was really difficult to look at and really difficult to listen to. And I was thinking to myself, how can Nintendo allow this on the fucking eShop of all people? Like, you're better than that, Nintendo, why? What was going through your mind when you thought, okay, we can publish this on the fucking eShop? Because fuck you. Did I say Switch? Sorry, I meant the Wii U. The last system. You know what I meant. There was also like another game that was on the Wii U a couple years ago. It was like, I can't remember what it was called, but it was meant to be like a horror game, but it was not really well made. It was like a really badly programmed one, and it ran at like 10 frames per second, and it was like using horrible assets and shit. I'm a bit vague on like remembering what it was exactly, but I remember looking at it, and again I felt the same way. Like, Nintendo, come on now. Again, I fucking see that thing there after I fucking kick that. Yeah, there's like a little bronze medal thing on the wall that I could have shot, but I didn't see it until I kicked that golden one. Oh well. I was thinking to myself, well, there's no way it's going to be right next to that again. It's probably on the other side of the level, and I don't want to walk back there. And as soon as I kick it, oh, there it is, it's right in front of me. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I'm just gonna keep all the parts, and if I need to make some points, I can just sell the parts I don't need. I'm not really short on points at the moment. What does the B stand for? Like, it's BP, so something points. Let's see, can I buy any new weapons? Yeah, you can buy new weapons, but they're quite expensive. Can buy the shotgun. Let's buy the shotgun. There we go. You ever notice how in Sonic 1 at the end of a stage the 100 score actually gives you 10 score instead? I didn't actually notice that. So it actually does that? That's weird. So yeah, I think I mentioned this, but I've been playing that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 over the last couple of days. I'm about 10-11 hours into it. I beat the second chapter tonight. In fact, that's why the stream started late tonight, because I wanted to finish that chapter. I just wanted to sit down and enjoy that game for a bit, which I did. Ah. So yeah, I haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles X, like I mentioned. Not sure if I'm going to go back to that game. I mean, I've heard sort of mixed reception on Xenoblade Chronicles X. Some people say it's good, some people say it's not so good. I love the first Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii though, like that's a really good game. And so far the second game seems to be... Well, I don't want to say more of the same, because that can also be interpreted as sort of a derogatory term, or phrasing. Like, oh, it's more of the same, therefore it's not that great. Like, it's more of the same, but what I mean by that is it's not straying too far from the formula, but it does do things differently enough that it feels like its own thing. Like, how you handle your weapons in that game is quite different. In fact, I actually think it's better than the first game, for that reason. Oh right, that just takes you back up there. I like the little Nopon guys. If you don't know what Nopons are, they're basically... Xenoblade Chronicles is... I'm trying to think of the way to describe it. It's basically their mascot character. Or mascot species. Kind of like the Muggles from Final Fantasy. Like, they're just those little spherical guys with beady eyes and big floppy ears. And they kind of speak in fractured English. They're kind of cute. Ah. I'm only going to resort to the shotgun when I get overwhelmed by these guys. Alright, I'll see you later, Green Yoshi guy. Thanks for watching. I've got a bow grenade if I need to use that. Bow grenade is basically a lifeline. Wow, the reloading on that is quite slow. Not reloading, sorry, the fire rate is quite slow. What the fuck is that? Is that a pufferfish? Okay, that was weird. That kinda looks silly back there, like you're going through this mountain in the Antarctica and there's a fucking, like, just golden chains across, like, one side of the Rocky Mountain. It's like, okay then, I'll just undo that chain that doesn't really tie to anything but the edge of the wall. But yeah, I'll be doing that Sonic hacking contest thing shortly. Been wanting to get back to that so I can finish it, because I think I only have a few left. I don't know if I'll have enough time to do all of them tonight. Again, chains attached to... oh wait, they actually are attached to something. Like there's nails in the wall. Still looks a bit silly though, but at least it doesn't... at least it's not like magnetically attached to the wall for no other reason than because it is. Tiny one. Those ones always make me laugh just because of how absurdly small they are. Fuck. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, for a big fucking wolf, this guy sure likes to miss a lot. A number of times now I've seen him try to die for me and he just goes right by me. Why is he missing so much? It's not like he's missing the character entirely, like he pushes me to the side slightly, but he's not actually doing any damage. I don't know why that is. Ah, damn it. There we go. That one took a while to bring down. Alright, that one's 4 bullets. I was trying to reload there and then I realised it's 4 bullets in that. I think I can upgrade that pistol. So I can have like maybe 10 bullets. I think I'm almost there. Of course, the one time I actually look this time, I don't see a medal. Just like hanging on the wall. So I'm just going to hit that.
Okay, managed to get through that.
Yeah, that one was a bit trickier. Apparently this game has like a little arcade minigame built in, so I'm going to see if I can... I don't know if I've got access to that now or if that's an unlockable, but I'll have a look to see if I can find that. Got a new shotgun. M3 Long Range Plus, level 4. Let's keep that. I can hold 2 shotguns now, if I wanted. So yeah, why don't we check that? Let's see if... I don't know if that's actually here, but let's have a look. Check the manual. Nope. Yeah, I don't seem to see an option for it. Maybe it's in the second Revelations? I have no idea. So I'm just going to stop there and I'll prepare for Sonic, so... I'll see you guys in a few minutes.